With the third pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Cameron Boozer, forward from Duke. Locked On NBA Draft Night is brought to you by Indeed. Go to Indeed.com/podcast and get a $75 sponsored job credit. Need to hire? This is a job for Indeed sponsored jobs. Terms and conditions apply. I'm Tenitra Batiste, and I'm joined now by Joe Mullinax from Locked On Grizzlies. And Joe, the Grizzlies go with an addition to their front court. Thoughts about that pick?
Love it. Home run. Cameron Boozer was number 1 overall on my personal draft board. I've talked about it along with my co-host, Michael Cole, over on Locked On Grizzlies for weeks now. I love, first and foremost, how Cameron Boozer is a winner. He's a professional. Yes. The way that he carries himself. He has been, obviously, I'm going to make a lofty comparison here, not in terms of athleticism, but in terms of microscope on a smaller scale. It's LeBron James-esque in terms of people watching this guy when he was 14, 15 years old, saying, hey, that's the son of Carlos Boozer. Watch him play. He looks the part. That guy's going to be a pro. They've been saying it about this guy since he was unable to drive a car, right, legally in any state in the union. And now he has, everywhere he's gone, he's won. All right? So I am so thrilled that a winner, Memphis hasn't done a ton of winning these last few years for lots of different reasons that we don't have enough time to get into on this podcast. He is a winner. Everywhere he's been, he is a tremendous talent, offensively in particular. There's areas for his game to grow, but there is nobody coming out of college this year that has the combination of skill set and winning mentality that Cameron Boozer brings to the table. If you are going to have somebody to have as a cornerstone of your franchise for the next 7 to 10 years, Cameron Boozer is a heck of a place to start.
Oh, yeah. And you talk about the winning mindset that Memphis needs, 25 and 57 last season. So certainly a guy who not only is a winner, but someone who's known for his high basketball IQ for sure Memphis could use. What are some of the other big upsides you see in Cam Boozer?
I love how he can be a facilitating big. Obviously, Memphis not done in the first round just yet as we record this, so they could do some other things around point guard. The Ja Morant question obviously still looms large. But you can run an offense through Cameron Boozer, and that's not crazy to say. He has a skill set where he can facilitate for others. He can help start offensive sets. He has his own offensive bag. He can score at all 3 levels. There's a lot of different things that he can do on that particular end. The Memphis Grizzlies offensive ceiling just went up a good amount the second that Boozer was the choice for Memphis. Him alongside Cedric Howard, him alongside Zach Edey. There is so much that is possible there. And regardless of how Memphis attacks the point guard position, whether it's this year, next year, whatever happens with Morant, that is a guy that whether it's in a secondary role or as that primary initiator, you can trust him from the beginning. Even at this young, youthful age, it's important to point out he's the youngest guy that got drafted so far in this draft, younger than AJ, younger than Darren Peterson. He is a young talent, but you can still look at him and watch his game tape from Duke, even back before that into high school. You know what he's capable of on the offensive end, not just in terms of scoring for himself, but instantly making everybody around him better.
What's the biggest area improvement you want to see him, the jump you want to see him make in his rookie season?
Well, I like that you said jump there because he's not the most explosive vertical athlete. That is something that gets pointed out a lot. I'm not as worried about that because you think of Nikola Jokic, you think of SGA, you think of Luka Doncic. The talent space in the NBA, is it nice to have athleticism? Yeah, that's a wonderful thing to have, of course. And that certainly is translatable to the defensive side of the court where Boozer likely will have a larger learning curve. But he's going to have 7'4", 290-pound Zach Edey next to him. He's going to have Jalen Wells. He's going to have Cedric Howard. There's going to be so many ways that they can build him as a team defender so that he is not completely left on an island there night in and night out. I would like to see him continue to grow in that space. But at the same time, he went to the NBA draft combine. And aside from his ability to leap, he pretty much checked all the other boxes saying this is a good NBA athlete. He may not be Caleb Wilson. There might be spaces where there are better athletes on the board, but this is not somebody that's going to be a traffic cone on the defensive end. He just needs to continue to get more comfort in that space. And the Grizzlies head coach Tomas Islo has to be a strong schemer to make sure he's comfortable on that end.
Yeah. Thanks, Joe. And for more on the Memphis Grizzlies, subscribe to Locked On Grizzlies wherever you get your podcasts.